Praise God, bro.
Wait, did y'all see it play? Am I bugging?
Yeah, I played.
It played quick.
Dog, this is crazy, bro. Nah, my shit.
Delayed, bro.
I'm not used to this kind of Wi-Fi, bro. This is bad, bro. I'm down terribly.
Are we delayed to you?
All right. Yeah, I think so a little bit.
I think
You are delayed. Answer that real slow, bro.
Yo, use your hotspot on your phone, bro.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
But my service is terrible too out here. Got me in the phone.
Apple down bad, bro.
I was about to say, bro, how you with Apple, bro, and you don't got 5G Wi-Fi at the crib, bro?
It's crazy, bro.
Apple, bro.
Nigga been lying to this nigga work for Cricket, bro.
Oh my!
Trav goes to different countries, bro. His Wi-Fi be booming, bro.
Nah. No, you know what it is? Because I got a roommate, so he be on the phone with his girl and on streaming. You know what I'm saying? His Wi-Fi can't handle all that at once. That's a lot of pressure on the Wi-Fi.
I thought you were about to say something else, bro. I thought you were about to say something else.
Come on, Charles. Come on, bro. Come on, man. All right, Josh. What we talking about today, bro? What we talking about, man?
Let's get straight into it, man. So, look, for the first topic we got tonight, man, the NBA is introducing a new anti-taking rule. Multiple sources, this is from Shams, by the way, tweeted. Multiple sources with knowledge of Thursday's GM meeting, as well as a late January competition committee meeting, told ESPN that the following concepts have been discussed to curb tanking. Point number one, first-round picks can be protected only top 4 or top 14 plus. Lottery odds freeze at the trade deadline or a later date. No longer allowing a team to pick top 4 in consecutive years and/or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. Teams can't pick top 4 the year after making conference finals. Lottery odds allocated based on 2-year records. Lottery extended to include all play-in teams and flattened odds for all lottery teams. Commissioner Adam Silver informed the league's 30 general managers on Thursday that the NBA plans to make anti-taking rule changes for next season, sources tell ESPN. Now, I'm going to send it to you guys in the podcast chat just so you guys can look at it again. But how do you guys feel about these rules that are coming into next season? What would you guys do personally to stop tanking? And do you think this is good for the NBA and any other sport for that matter? How do you guys feel about teams tanking in general? Ahmad, since you got the bad Wi-Fi, bro, let's start with you, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think we're in a society that's way too sensitive. We gotta look back and think. Tanking has always been a thing, bro. This is not a new thing. Tanking has always been a thing. Look back. That's how teams like in the 60s, 70s with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that's how they got Kareem, because they was garbage, nigga. They was not good when they got Kareem, bro. That because they were tanking. These dynasties are built by tanking. I think it keeps equity within the league, because sometimes you'll get a pick, bro, and they're a bust anyways. Pause. They're not even a good pick. So you're basically condemning teams to poverty organizations forever. That's how I see it. Like, if you can't win, bro, you can't win. Why am I gonna try to put my players' health at risk to try to win something that we know we can't win? I don't see anything wrong with tanking, personally. I do feel bad for the fans. I think this is not the way to go about it, bro, because I don't think you can really I think you're doing more harm than good. And I think you're going to be ruining dynasties like the Golden State Warrior dynasty, the Spurs dynasty, the Lakers dynasty. Those are all from tanking, and we're gonna lose out on some really good basketball.
Hey, not lying.
Trav.
I'm gonna disagree with Ahmad. I don't think the tanking leads to great teams always. We've seen the Sixers fumble that. You know what I mean? We've seen the Sixers do that shit damn near 5 years straight. They got nothing to show for it. I also don't think that Lakers were a good one to show like tanking because they've acquired a lot of their players off of just trading, off of trades. It wasn't drafts. Even if you think of someone like Kobe, you know what I mean? We traded for Kobe, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like the Lakers tanked for him. I think recently you could look at the Spurs and OKC as teams that kind of tanked, you know what I mean, for maybe a couple of years and got some good picks. But I don't think it. Like I said, we see it all the time. Like there's the small market teams, just small market teams. You know what I mean? And I think some of these could help. I think the one I like the most is if you made a conference final, you can't get a top 4 pick because if you look at a team like the Pacers look like they're currently trying to tank as well, and they were just in the they were in the finals. You know what I mean? So just because you lose your star player, I don't think you should be able to then, get the first round pick or the first pick overall when your star player is going to be back. You know what I mean? Like I think that can be adjusted. I'm not mad at that rule. Flattening the odds, I don't know if I like that because I think that the bottom team should still get, more ping pongs in the lottery thing. But I think they gotta start finding these teams. Like you're finding billionaire teams $500,000, bro. That's a drop in the bucket, bro. That's like us paying a $10 ticket. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna be tripping about that. I think they really gotta start snatching draft picks away from these teams, or finding these teams like $50 million. You know what I mean? $100 million. Like you gotta make it where you feel it. You know what I mean? Like pause. You gotta make it where it's like, oh shit, we can't openly tank, bro. Like that shit the Jazz did a couple weeks ago where they were up 17 and then benched everyone in the fourth, bro, and lost that game. Like that's blatant, bro. Like they should like $10 million, bro. Like you do that shit again, we're taking your pick. You can't do that, bro. Like you can't do that. Y'all just got a top 3 pick this past year. You know what I mean? Y'all just got Ace Bailey, bro. Like y'all just got a pick. Like you can't. What are y'all trying to do? Like, y'all can't do that, bro. Like I think you have to just.
Pick. Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Like,
bro, yo, Trav, they've been garbage for like 20 years, bro. 20 years they've been garbage. They deserve another draft.
Let's start looking at management then, bro. Think of who they've gotten over the years though, bro. They had Donovan Mitchell. You know what I mean? Like you gotta think, like they had Andre Karolinko. They've had picks, they've had high picks, bro. Now you gotta start looking at the organization, bro. Who's running it?
But Trav, you understand? Nobody wants to go to Utah. This is their only chance. No one's trying to let me go to Utah. No one says that. This is their only chance to get better. Their only chance.
You know, if it's that type of problem, bounce these teams out of those cities, then, bro. Give Seattle a team back, then, bro. Move Sacramento. Move these teams, bro.
Wow.
Y'all, hold on, Charles. Y'all really just think like tanking, just do it? I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, that shit. The Sixers did that shit. That was sad, bro.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, there's really nothing wrong with taking, bro. If you're trash, you don't want to continue to, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be mediocre, bro. Like, really speaking, there's really nothing wrong with taking, because in my opinion, taking is not really about the players not trying to play or nothing like that. You mentioned them not being in the game. It's really about the front offices making long-term decisions. At the end of the day, it's a business, bro. It's like you want to make the best decision for your business. Small teams really made themselves relevant by tanking. Look at the Cavs before they drafted LeBron back in 2003, bro. They traded Andre Miller, who was averaging like 16 points per game to the Clippers that year. You could possibly say that was the reason why he lost so many games, bro. So if the Cavs didn't tank, they wouldn't have got LeBron. And if they wouldn't have got LeBron, the Cavs would. I'm not saying the Cavs wouldn't be who they are, but like, let's be real
No,
here.
yeah.
Tanking allows franchises and other like if tanking really allows franchises to turn around, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That like I don't see nothing wrong with tanking, bro.
But when it's a repeated offense, it's different though. When you keep doing it, I think that's Trav's point. When you continue to tank, you know what I'm saying, and keep getting these top 5 picks, and your franchise isn't turning around.
Give me 5 teams that tanking.
Okay, my thing is though. Like, let's be real. When has that ever happened? Like, when has that ever happened?
What?
When like you said like when you keep on trying to lose and stuff like that, and
the Sixers, bro. The Sixers. Trust the process.
How is that hurting the league though? Like what is that? How is that hurting the league?
The competitiveness of the league.
How?
That's why Adam Silver, as the commissioner, wants the league to be more competitive. He doesn't want people to lose on purpose.
Yo, Josh, look at the Eastern Conference right now. That's a way none of us would have expected a couple of years ago for this Eastern Conference to be the way it is in terms of like standings. And that's a perfect example of like, bro, that does not matter. Okay, y'all got the number 1 pick. Like, I don't think that's really a good example because, bro, like the Eastern Conference is still doing good. And it's still competitive with like teams that you wouldn't expect to be number 1 in the number 1 place. Is number 1 place. You have the Detroit Pistons, the number 1 seed. Last year, you had Pacers. You had the Cavs doing good. These are all teams that the Raptors. These are all teams that we counted out. I don't see anything wrong with the competitiveness. And if the team is at the bottom, fuck them. You don't want to watch. I don't really want to watch them play anyways. Let them get those younger players out. Let them develop those players. And it's the same thing in football, yo, Trav. If you know, we can't make it to the playoffs, are you gonna play Lamar Jackson? Are you gonna play Jaden Daniels? No, that makes no sense. We know we can't win. Why would I risk my player's health? I'm paying him $300 million for something that it's pointless.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Trav. At the end of the day, it's a business, bro. You don't want to be stuck in mediocrity land. Your whole entire franchise, bro. Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Like think about it like this. Like think about it if you're at your job force. You feel what I'm saying? And like you're just so bad and you're not getting nothing. Like dang, I was just about to start yapping. But anyways, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's really just I was about to start yapping. It's really just about like I didn't know it's a business, bro. It's a business, bro. Like you can't like taking away tanking is like I want to say taking away building up bigger markets, but it's like it's kind of that, bro. Like taking away tanking. I promise if you take away tanking in the NBA won't be the same, bro. Like and that's not, and I don't think that's crazy to say.
So my whole thing is tanking. It doesn't even work for those teams, bro. It hasn't been shown to even prove to be working. Like I said, we can say name me 5 teams where tankings work. We got OKC and the Spurs.
I'm gonna even use your team that you even said. You said the Sixers were tanking, right? They tanked for Joel Embiid. When healthy, Joel Embiid is the top what? He's the top 5 center in the NBA. Is he not? Is he not?
They tank for Fultz. They did a whole row of tanking and it did nothing.
You're bringing up things that like Fultz. He had the potential to be that guy, but he just got injured. That's just a you know what I'm saying? They got unlucky, bro. But like I'm not saying
exactly. So it's hit or miss then. So they tanking, right? They tanking.
It's gonna be hit or miss regardless.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But why do we care, bro? Like you acting like they're doing it and they're getting an unfair advantage. Like, no,
it is though, because what if they continue to hit like OKC they don't tank, but they know how to draft. You know what I'm saying?
That's just having a good GM. That's not my fault. That's like saying your job is better than our job. Let's start what your job is doing by narrowing it down, bro. Nigga, how you mad at our job for doing our thing, bro? That we playing the card. Bro, all they're doing is just playing, bro. They're just being more smarter. But no. Don't take if the NBA takes away taking, that's stupid. That is stupid, especially for me being a Wizards fan. That is stupid, bro. Like it's been teams like us, bro. The Wizards, the Jazz, the King. Like it's been teams like low priority teams like that, bro. That we have.
They need hope.
And
Literally, bro.
those teams
The
those teams
Nets.
are always in the projects, bro. Like what have y'all done? Y'all
Yo,
get first round.
Trav, it's
y'all get
about hope.
first and
It's
second
about
picks
hope.
all year. Nah, I don't want to hear that. See, that's
It's
soft.
about
You talking
hope.
about shit being soft,
No,
bro? Nah, that's
no,
soft,
it's
bro.
I ain't
about
gonna
hope.
lie, but you gotta think, bro.
For a fan base, yeah.
Come on,
man.
bro.
Like,
Nah,
No,
move that
but,
team
but,
out the city
but
then, bro.
no, Trav, you just said it doesn't matter because the team still be buns, right? So if it doesn't matter, then why are you making whole rules to circumvent it? You know, like, I don't think it's a big enough problem. It's not like these teams are doing it every year and they're spamming the W button. You know, they're not spamming the button and then winning every single time. Nah, they can't win. They know their ass. All right, boom. We're gonna try to tank this year because we have no chance of making it again. We're still ass. Boom. All right. They might get a first round. They might get a first round draft pick. You know, maybe not. I don't know. But like, it's not causing a big enough disruption in the league right now, in my opinion. Like, what is it doing negative for the league?
literally, we have other things to worry about, like the Wizards, bro. We've been terrible for like what 5 years straight. We haven't got we had like a first round pick at one time in those like years. We've been terrible, bro. So, bro, I don't want to hear
1 year, buddy.
Bro, like tanking, that's not an effective thing that the NBA needs to be worried about, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that should be the last thing you should be worried about if you're the NBA, bro. Tanking,
Charles, you said 4 years, y'all been trash.
come on, bro.
They've been trash.
Come on, Slam. Come on, Slam.
Niggas. I don't know. I don't just if the tank. Yo, there's no like. So we're just not, we're cool with just guys just not being competitive. You know what I mean? You don't want to see these guys.
I'm not saying it's not being competitive. I'm just saying that like sometimes you got to do other things that make stuff happen. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Why play like, for an example, that's like us. We play Anthony Davis and Trae Young. Say they're get healthy like in 2 weeks or next, whatever the case may be. We play them this whole season, bro, and we win games unnecessary. That's stupid. That's what you want to happen? Like, is that what you want to happen? That's stupid, bro. Like, how does that benefit us? We're gonna be mediocre. Like you gotta play smart. You gotta play smart to win. And like that's what anything in life, bro. You gotta play smart to win, bro. Like, why would we like that makes no sense.
And then next year,
what about
they're hurt. No. Go ahead, Josh.
Get it out the mud.
What about these teams, right? What about these fan bases, right? Like the Jazz is and the Jazz actually haven't been that bad, you know what I'm saying, for that long actually. But I'm just using them as of recent. But like teams like the Jazz, the Wizards, the Nets, the Kings, you know, these bottom tier teams, whatever. What about their fan bases that are just tired of seeing their team lose and lose and lose and lose? Charles, I'm gonna just use you as an example, bro. Aren't you? Nah, bro. You when you found out about the Trae Young and the AD trade, didn't you come on the podcast all happy? You like?
I was.
Talking, yo, we finna be top 5 in the East. We're gonna be competitive. So you want that, right?
For sure.
You want that. So I think this encourages teams to be competitive, in my opinion. You know, especially when you've seen your team losing for so long, bro. Like the Kings, when they finally made the playoffs, like what, 2-3 years ago, after how many years? Like 20 years? That fan base was happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? To finally see, light the beam, to finally see their team make the playoffs. I think this encourages a more competitive NBA, in my opinion.
But Josh,
What?
Competitive for what? What are we competing for? We can't win. We literally can't win.
All teams compete for a championship. What you mean, Amar?
We can't win a championship. We've lost too many games. We know the team that we have, bro. We don't have a team that can win a championship. This is a fact. What are we competing for at this point? Nothing. Only thing we can only lose from the situation. We can have say I'm like a team like the Mavs, right? Boom, right? We can't win. I don't know if where they're at right now in terms of the standings, but say we can't win. Why would I continue to play Cooper Flag just so he can get hurt? And the next season when Kyrie comes back, guess who's hurt? Cooper Flag. It makes no sense. Now that fan base that you care so much about.
Play? Now you're saying we benching Cool? Yeah. How is he supposed to get runs? How is he supposed to develop if you're not playing?
Next season because of Kyrie. next season we put, bro, as a fan base, bro, I want
gotta
to see
develop.
Kyrie. I want to see Kyrie and Coop play together. They can't play together if we play him for no reason when we can't win games.
You gotta play. See, I don't like that, bro. I'm with you, Trav. I'm not checking.
Wait.
Nah, and
wait.
then
You hurting my head, bro. You hurting my
even y'all
mind.
trying
You hurting my head, bro.
even y'all just trying to say like why be competitive, like why play, like what we playing to try to win a championship, bro. You can't just say, because if you're using that, bro, no team from the East should have even played from the years 2009 to 2002 to 2020 because it's LeBron. It's always LeBron's team in the finals. What are we playing for?
Bro.
What are the
No,
Eastern
that's
teams
the
playing
same
for?
thing. Now you see, no, it's the same thing,
bro. What are we competing
Bro.
for? If I'm any of those teams, why am I even playing, bro? LeBron's getting, no, you can't.
No.
You can't.
I'm talking about, bro. No, yes, you can. You can win. I'm talking about
No one won.
speaking.
LeBron won that bitch 10 years in a row, bro. What are we talking about?
in the finals.
So if we know that, it's like shit. I'm a Celtics. That's the whole East just tank. Let's just
Fuck
not
it.
win.
Let's just
LeBron's
tank.
running shit
Exactly.
in the West.
That's a great example.
Curry and them
Bro.
boys just
No, it
running shit.
wasn't.
Why are we even playing? Why are we competing?
Bro, because you have teams like the Rockets, but there are teams that have the possibility. It's not a 100% chance that LeBron's gonna go. It's not 100% chance that the Warriors are gonna win. But when it gets to a point where, statistically speaking, like it's number wise, like the way that the league works, you're not going to make the playoffs, bro. You're not. Like the Mavs last year, everybody was fucking injured. There was nobody. What, like, it makes no sense that we can get Cooper Flag for next year to play with Kyrie. Why would we not tank? Why would we not tank?
Maybe in a case like that, it doesn't matter if your whole team's injured.
Trav, as a fan, I'm gonna be pissed if we don't tank to get Cooper Flag.
Niggas ain't got that dog in them no more, bro.
If your fan base, Charles, if your fan base had the potential to tank, right, and get one of the top, first round pick at the draft, and they didn't tank, and they weren't gonna win anyways, wouldn't you be kind of upset? Like, we should have tanked and got that number one pick.
He's spot on, bro. He's not lying at all, bro. Like I'd be mad as hell if we just end up playing Trae Young, Anthony Davis, and we don't get that protected top 8, top 7 pick, bro. Hell yeah, I'd be mad, bro. That's stupid, bro. You're just stuck in mediocrity, bro. Like I think taking help teams that's just stuck in mediocrity, bro. It's not no harm on the league, bro. Like you're not gonna have 6-7 demigods on team. 7-foot demigods on teams. That's not gonna happen, bro. It's not. You don't gotta worry about tanking, bro. Tanking is not a thing that you just have to be like, oh, we gotta get. No, it's not that serious.
Like, especially when you're in a city where no one wants to go to. You can't trade. No one wants to go to your city.
Y'all, Charles, like,
what's up?
Like Charles, you Wizards, bro. Like y'all sitting AD and them boys. Y'all kind of tanking to be a 6 seed next year. Like, I mean, what's the difference?
Wait. This what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
this what I'm saying. We've been rebuilding, bro. We're still rebuilding. Just because we traded for Anthony Davis and Trae Young doesn't mean we're rebuilding, bro. We're rebuilding but rebranding at the same time. If that makes sense. Like, I'm just thinking from a GM perspective, bro. Like, what? Like, let's be like, we still have these young pieces. Why would we not? Like, come on, bro. Like, we can develop these young pieces, play them, and sit Trae and AD out while they get healthy. Like, that's just smart, bro. It's really just doing. Like, you gotta work smarter, not harder. Like, that's literally what working smarter, not harder. I don't know why. Come on, like this. Come on, like what? Like, I don't understand. Like, why everybody's so not stuck on like.
And to go back on what Ahmad said, not being able to build dynasties, because if you can't tank, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think the second apron is more of an issue. The CBA rules is more of an issue on dynasties than it is, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter if you can tank 3-4 years. That fourth year it comes around, you ain't gonna be able to afford that player that you drafted 4 years ago. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like that. There's certain rules that they've put into the CBA where they don't want dynasties anymore. So I don't think the tanking thing is going to make dynasties. You know what I mean? I don't think teams can tank dynasty anymore.
You misunderstood me. I'm saying tanking can help build dynasties in places like Golden State, who is not a dynasty kind of organization. And you can build a dynasty in places like Oklahoma City Thunder. They're not a dynasty. They're a small market. but they through drafting have the potential to be a dynasty. Um, Spurs obviously they're already a dynasty, but like through getting Wemby and tanking, they have the potential. Like I think by tanking, it allows smaller markets the potential to build dynasties. Now it's not
If
going to
they
happen
know how
maybe
to,
get
if they
that
know how to
generational.
draft.
exactly. If you know how to draft, it's not going to happen every single time. But it's about the potential. It's about the hope. Like that's like the goal. Like damn, if we can just, especially teams that no one, like I said, that no one wants to even go to in the first place. I think that's the point of tanking, and that's the beauty behind it because you can. You're just one draft away, bro.
So what about the Pacers? The Pacers are
God bless.
the Pacers.
Mhm.
God
The
bless, bro.
Pacers are the worst team in the East right now, with the
Mhm.
potential of getting a top five pick, top four pick, maybe number one pick. You know what I'm saying? They could get AJ. They could get Peterson, who we're gonna talk about later on in the
Maybe it's a draft.
in the
Maybe it's not
podcast.
like football. It's maybe.
But it's like right, no, yeah, maybe right because
Yeah.
it's lottery odds, but their
Yeah.
odds are higher, right?
Yeah.
But
Maybe.
this team was just in the finals last year.
So
So
the Tyrese got injured, bro. He didn't purposely get injured for this to happen. Injuries happen, like you know what I'm
But
But
saying.
they still
you
had
don't
a
see
The reason why they're so bad is because they were injured. You know, they just been injured. Like you can't say that
you
like you know what I'm
just
saying. They've
one
been
player though, and then they
you
go
don't
ahead,
see
Trav.
how that could be like a slippery slope though as far as like a team that's that good. Like OKC, bro. Like what if Shea was out this whole year down because of an injury, bro? You think they should deserve to get a chance for a number one pick again? They just
Pick,
won it. You know
and
what I
they
mean?
just
Like you
won
think
it.
that
Come on, bro.
nah. See,
You don't see a problem with that? Taking
but
on purpose.
not. Here's
I
the
that
mean,
thing.
that
but,
Here's
could
the
be a
thing.
slippery
okay, but
slope.
okay,
No, it's not.
wait. But the reason why they would be even in the position to do that because they played their card rights beforehand. Like you know what I'm saying? They got all those picks because they traded away all these guys. They put faith in their front office that they were going to be good in the future, build up the future, bro. So like, how is that?
And,
How is that? I just don't see anything wrong with that, bro. Like you got to reward good
and
behavior. That's good behavior right there.
I think some of that goes into what I'm saying that just because some of these teams front office is just ass, bro. It doesn't matter. Like we're talking about the Jazz, we're talking about the Sacramentos of the world, bro. You can give them all the first round picks they want, bro. They don't know what they're doing. OKC really got it out the mud, they got Shea with one of the craziest trades we've ever seen in history, bro. Giving up PG and getting all those first round picks, including Shea, a third year Shea. You know what I mean? So you had a player who wasn't drafted by the team, was part of a trade, and then we went out there and drafted well. You know what I mean? Like I think that's more of a management thing, bro. And not everyone has good management. You know what I mean? Some teams are just bad teams. You know what I mean?
But Joe Trav, because you said something. You and Josh said something. He's like, "Oh, it's a slippery slope. What if you won and then they come back?" First of all, that like I said, taking has been going on for a long time. That's like probably 0.1% of the time that's ever happened. That's not been an issue. I don't know why all of a sudden it's going to be an issue now. And two, like, can you name me a team that's done that? Name me a team that won the chip, and then next year was like, all right, we won the chip. It's time to tank.
We're not. No, we're just saying. We're just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but I'm saying like the NBA has been around long enough to see if that could possibly like be a big issue, and it hasn't been a big issue. I'm not saying it's never been. Maybe a couple teams have done it in the past, maybe, but I don't think it's a big enough issue for us to be going and doing all this, making changes in rules. I don't think it's that big of an issue for us to be going to these links.
Yeah, bro, and I find it funny how they want to make all these changes when they see the Wizards are about to do good too. They was not worried about none of that when the Wizards was trash, bro. Now y'all want to change shake it when the Wizards. I peep what y'all trying to do, man. I peep it.
I do think there's a lot more talk and hype around it because this year it looks a little bit more blatant, and then I think also we got like 10 freshmen that are crazy this year in college, bro. Like we have some guys who are like NBA ready, you know what I mean? Like the AJs, the Petersons, you know what I mean? A-Cuff, like we got some guys out there really balling. And I think there's a lot more eyes on it this year because, you know, last year, the year before, it's like, yeah, you got 2-3 guys, but this year it's like, yo, it's deep right now, bro. With all the players that are, you know what I mean, that can come out and be number. You don't know who the number one pick's going to be. Like I said, it could be like 5 different guys. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of talent out there.
We call that hating. That's what we call that. We call that hating. Niggas is hating. Niggas pocket watching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like niggas pocket watching.
Hey.
And then let's say you do all that tanking, which we've seen all every time, bro. We've seen it time and time again. We do all that tanking, like the Kings, 13-46, the worst team in the league, and they don't even get the number 1 pick. We did all that tanking not to get the number 1 pick.
That's discouragement from tanking. Like, I think it's a natural order of life, bro. Like, we don't got to worry about making rules because that's punishment. There you go. You know, like, that's the beauty of the lottery, bro. It's not a guarantee you're gonna get the number 1 pick.
I feel you on that.
All right. Enough talk about tanking, man. We're gonna move on to Stephen A. Smith. And what he said about Darren Peterson. So, for those of you that don't know, Darren Peterson could be potentially one of the number 1 picks in the draft. Stephen A. Smith went on ESPN, and he had this to say about Darren Peterson. He went ahead and said, "There's no team in hell that should grab Darren Peterson at number 1." He said also, his coach, this happened maybe like 5 days ago where he played 18 minutes. His coach said, "We got 18 minutes out of him. That's disappointing because he could have had a really big night." And not only that, he plays these 18 minutes, but he goes for 23 points, 7 for 12 from the field. And then he goes ahead and tells the coach to sub him out. And Stephen A. Smith went on this whole spiel talking about he's not, like, what in the hell's going on with Darren Peterson and whatnot? Why doesn't he want to play games? Why is he telling the coach to sub him out of the game? Why are we load managing a player that's in college? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So how do we feel about this? I just want to know how we feel about this as a whole. Darren Peterson asking for the coach to sub him out, although he is dropping big numbers. 18 minutes, 23 points. You know, he plays like 20 minutes, he'll drop 30, and be like, all right, that's it, I'm done for the night. Some people say he's trying to preserve his body for the NBA. But how do you feel about this coming from a college player, a freshman at that? Go ahead.
Were they winning?
Yeah. Were they winning? What do you mean?
Yeah. Like, were they up? When he wanted to sub out, like, were they up by 20? Like, it was up. How much? I'm saying, bro, sometimes, bro, I already did my job, bro. Be up by 30, bro. Like, I'm cool. I'm good, coach.
Go ahead, Charles. I see you wanted to go.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even take Peterson number 1 overall. And that's not even just a knock off his game or nothing like that, because he a good player, bro. He's averaging like almost 20 a game. But I'm taking Devonson number 1 overall, not Peterson. But I'm not saying he can't hoop. He can't hoop. He can hoop. You know what I'm saying? He can hoop. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. I'm only say that because it's like he is playing with an injury. You know what I'm saying? And like,
What injury?
It's a quad injury, bro. Look it up, bro.
Yeah, his hamstring or something.
Yeah, something like that. I heard some reports that he is playing with an injury, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of athletes in college that is playing with. What your injury might be more career ending or whatever the case may be, but Caleb Wilson, he's literally sitting it out for the season too. Granted, his injury might be more severe, but they're not talking about him though, not sitting out. Peterson, he'll still play, but he's still giving you minutes. You know what I'm saying? He still dropping buckets, whatever the case may be, but like he is playing with an injury. You know what I'm saying? So he might not want to risk his draft stock to go down, or maybe he's just doing that to restrain from getting another injury. But I'm not gonna lie, but you can't really use that argument with them though, because like,
then why play? That's my question, Charles. Why play? If you got an injury, why play 18 minutes? Give me 23, and then say, "Yo, coach, I'm done for the night."
But if you don't play, they're looking at you like, oh, you weak, you this and that. You know what I'm saying? But if you do play and you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though you can't use that argument because like the Cavs drafted what? Kyrie Irving, #1 overall back when was it, like 2014, whenever that was?
2011.
Yeah, 2011. They drafted Kyrie Irving from Duke University. He played 11 total games. He averaged like what, 17 points per game at Duke, and he got drafted #1 overall. But when Peterson is really playing, you know what I'm saying?
But Kyrie wasn't dropping 30 and telling the coach, playing 18 minutes and telling the coach something out though. That's the difference.
Dealing with an injury. I'm not saying like I mean you got a point. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a game. You want to play your game, but at the same time, think about it like this, bro. If you Darren Peterson, right? You project to go #1 overall. You hooping, you doing your thing, but you dealing with an injury. You know what I'm saying? If you mess it up, that can mess up your draft stock. You know what I'm saying? That can mess up your future. What you gonna do, bro? Just because everybody's saying, "Oh well, you can't play these minutes, you can't do this." You think I'm gonna no, bro? I'm a bet on yourself, bro. Bet on yourself. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's a business, bro. It's a business. Bet on yourself, bro. So me personally, I don't really see nothing wrong with it. Maybe because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I stopped hooping. Maybe that's the reason. But I generally don't see nothing wrong with it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? He's dealing with the injury at the end of the day here. Like technically, if you want to be technically speaking, he is dealing with an injury, and it's like you can't say that like the skills not there because as we've seen, the skills is there from him. Like, and again, the Cavs drafted Kyrie Irving, #1 overall, and he only played 11 games. I'm not saying Darren Peterson is a better player than Kyrie Irving at Duke, but at Duke, Kyrie Irving really wasn't. He wasn't a two-way, you know what I'm saying, defender and scorer like that. Darren Peterson is a two-way defender and scorer. He can play. He can guard possibly 1 through 3. Not saying 1 through 4 because I haven't really seen him guard through 4 yet. He could possibly guard 1 through 3. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Darren Peterson. I'm not going to say he showed more signs than Kyrie at Duke, but you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know.
Trev?
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with Stephen A. I think he's going to be a good talent in the NBA. I'm not even, like I said, we've seen this before. Kyrie's a really good one to bring up. I think people here even at Duke don't even consider Kyrie a real Duke. Like he didn't play any conference games. You know what I mean? Them 11 games. He never played UNC. He ain't played Clemson. He ain't played no ACC. Like he never played any conference teams while he was here. You know what I mean? They were all out of conference games. Also, I mean, how the landscape of the game now, bro, like he's getting paid. I'm getting paid now. I'm already, if I'm not #1, I'm going to be #2, #3. I'm going to be a top 5 pick. So I kind of at the same time, if I'm dealing with, even if it's a non-real injury, bro, I'm going to play when I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, and it this could have been a conversation that had been had between him and the coach before he even signed off. Like, hey man, like I know where I'm at. I'm already projected to be this player. I'll give y'all what I got, but if I'm not going to play, I'm just not going to play. So, I mean, y'all paying me. Once I go to the next level, I'm going to get paid. So obviously, there's going to be some teams out there probably looking. There's going to be guys who look at him like different, like, you know, I mean, he's not trying, but no one gave Kyrie hell for doing that. You know what I mean? So what's the issue really?
Trav, you disappointed me right now, man. What happened to soft, huh? What happened to slippery slope? Pause. What happened to that, huh?
Like I said, who's the last player we see? Who's the last player we seen do this? Is Kyrie 2011, 2010? You know what I mean? Like, so if this is happening once every 20 years, I mean, what are we? Every 15 years,
all right. So when it happens all the time. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's
sounds familiar.
We can't.
Right, Charles? Sounds familiar.
Yeah. We can't. Y'all boys can't be tanking year after year. We can't have that happening. We can't have it be an every year thing.
I got to hold on.
Once we start having these players, I guarantee it would be a bigger issue if we had the Caleb Wilsons of the world, the KO Petes, Cam Boozer. If all these guys are starting to sit out, and it's like, all right, we have an issue now. Like we can't. That would be an issue. Well, you had the one out of the 10, 15 guys. It is what it is.
I have a
We know
before
he
you
can
go,
hoop.
Ahmad. Before you go, Ahmad, I got a question for everybody. So it's okay to let your team down. It's okay to when your team needs you. It's okay to just, hey, coach, sub me out. I'm not playing no more. What if he does this What if he does this
bro.
during March Madness?
I'm
Bro,
not
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
it's okay to
Cool.
let the team down, bro. But if
That's
I'm projected top one overall, bro, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
But then, in my opinion, then you don't have a winning mentality. You should, as an athlete, as a basketball player, bro. Athlete, you should want to play.
Nah, Josh.
Injuries come with the game. If you get hurt, you get hurt, bro. It comes with it.
See, that's crazy. That's
Do we
crazy.
do we
Crazy
do we
to
feel
say.
like that about Kyrie? Do we
Nah,
feel like that about Kyrie?
No, but he had an injury where he physically couldn't play though. That's different. But he couldn't play. It's not like he chose not to play. He couldn't play. Some injuries you can't play, bro.
That's crazy.
That's what it is.
You play 18 minutes. You drop 23 points. You play 18 minutes. You drop 23 points, and you tell the coach to sub you out. You let as a teammate, I'm looking at you crazy, nigga. What?
Nigga,
you are best fucking player, and you're not trying to play the whole game.
I'm looking at you crazy as a teammate. You let me down. Y'all can't hold a lead.
You ain't gonna be my teammate next year. I'm gonna be playing.
literally, fool. Like, bro, like you
Josh,
got.
I'm not. You're not gonna be my. You're not gonna be my teammate next year.
That's crazy, Trav.
It's crazy, but it's
real,
life.
though.
It's life, bro. It's life.
I'm gonna be playing with Bron and them boys, bro. I'm not your teammate.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't like that. You're not trying to play. I don't care if AJ. You heard what AJ said the other night? He shaded him. He said, "Yo, if coach needs me to play 40 minutes, I'm gonna play 40 minutes."
And that's him.
Some niggas got that dog. Some niggas don't.
That's him.
Nah, bro. The way I see it, bro. The way I see it is like sometimes you can't. Sometimes the person who's supposed to have your best interest doesn't really have your best interest. They have their own best interest. We don't know what that coach's interest is. His interest might be keeping his job and winning a championship, which might not align with my interest of going to the league and taking care of my family. You can't sometimes give that power to other people. I know it's your coach, but that's just kind of how life works. And at the end of the day, bro, you understand. I gave y'all whatever, 30. He played 18 minutes. 18 minutes. He gave out 23 points. We up 12. If y'all can't hold a 12-point lead, then y'all let me down. I'm hurt, and I need y'all to hold a lead, and y'all can't do that. Y'all let me down. Y'all a bad teammate, not me. I didn't 17 minutes drop 23, nigga. What are we doing? And third of all, it's not like it's the March Madness. Just be real. If it's March Madness, I feel like as a competitor, he's gonna probably push through it if he can. But it seems to me I need more context because there's a lot of
Why does it have to
missing.
be March Madness? Why does it have to be March Madness?
Because we're playing for the championship.
Why can't he play?
Come on, Josh.
Bro, if he can, how many games they play in college? Like what, 30 games? 25 games? 25, 30 games? Bro, you can't play 30 fucking games, bro.
Bro.
And you expect to play 82 games in the NBA?
Josh, dude, I know you, bro. I know you, bro. If you had the flu, because I said he had the flu, and he was dealing with some other injuries. You're not gonna play, bro. Let's be real. You're not gonna play.
I'm playing.
He's also
I don't care if I'm sick, nigga. I done been sick. I'm playing, nigga. I'm playing. I'm hooping.
That's
I done rolled my ankle. I done rolled my ankle before. I sprained it. Fuck it, man. Tie my shoes right up. We gonna play, nigga.
Bro,
Trav, these niggas soft, like you said earlier, bro.
First of all, quad injury
is soft, bro.
Quad injury is no joke. And why not for a game? We're already in a good standing.
I'm not talking about injury, bro.
Why not get healthy and play a game that's going to matter so we can win a championship?
Don't play.
That makes no sense.
Sit down. Don't play. Bro, don't play. If you that hurt, bro, don't play. Don't play. Don't play.
Josh, you know
don't play. Bro, you gave me 18 minutes in the first half, whatever, right? You dropped 23, and then you go to tell coach, I'm good.
Hurt.
That's it.
I'm injured.
Didn't Charles just say he's been playing through an injury? if you've been playing through an injury, bro, whatever. All right, cool. But like, bro, just
But
don't. If it's that bad, then if it's that bad, I'd rather you just not play than play for 18 minutes. Then tell me to sub you out. Then why the fuck did you want to suit up? Why did you suit up? Why did you suit up if you was gonna play 18 minutes, bro?
All I had was 18, bro. Sometimes all you got is 10. Sometimes all you got is 10, bro. You give what you got.
I'm not here. I'm not.
What you got, bro?
Don't suit up then, bro. I'd rather you sit out.
That makes no sense. Why would I sit out when we lose the game? I got y'all up, keep the lead, win the game, let me get healthy so I can be ready for March Madness that's right around the corner. It's about to be March any day now. I want to be healthy so I can be a better impact on the team and help us win a championship, which is what we're all here to do. We're all here to win a championship. If my team can't win one game where you're already up by 12, then we're not going to win anyways because y'all niggas trash. Y'all can't win one game, you're already up. He's
been doing this throughout the season, though, bro.
That's different.
Like one game. He's been doing this throughout the season.
That's different. No one ever said that. You see, now you want to give context. I was asking questions, but context.
I'm still standing. I'm still rocking with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're projected a top 1 overall, like number 1 pick, bro, why risk playing still? Like, why risk? Why risk it, bro? Like, why risk it? Why risk it? Know your limits, bro. He might know his limits, bro. He know that he can't go off these minutes.
If it's a consistent thing where he's just like, I don't play fourth quarters on some Anthony Davis shit, I think that would hurt him in terms of his chances of going number 1. To be honest with you, but that's that. I need more context on that, Josh. You got to give me more information about that because that does change things, which is what I was saying. Like, I need more context.
I think he's done this a couple of games, bro. Maybe like 5 games or something like that. 4 or 5 games.
He's still averaging 27 minutes per game. You know what I mean? Give you context. AJ DeBanza is averaging 32 minutes a game. You know what I mean? Oh boy, the other dude out in Arizona, KO Pete, who's going to be a top 5 pick, he's averaging 27 minutes a game. So I mean, it's not that I could see if it was if he's really only averaging a half. You know what I mean? If it was like 20 minutes. I mean, he's in the mix with some of these guys who are also, you know what I mean, playing. So I mean, I think some of it gets a little overblown. I think that one was I think the game they're talking about is because he hit the 3, which is hard. Tap coach like, I'm done. I mean, I don't know. I don't see. I'm not that upset about it.
Don't play.
I think when you have certain talents, bro, you know where you're gonna. I kind of feel like, yo, if I can get you guys some points and you know what I mean, help you guys get a win, I think you take that.
Facts.
You know, like I think if one of our Lakers was dealing with an injury, if he could play half the game and get us 10 dimes, I'm gonna take that.
No, Trav, you know what's a good example of this? Porzingis with the Celtics. All he had was 4 games. All he had was 3 or 4 games. All he had, bro. All he had was 3 to 4 games. But that's sometimes 3 to 4 games is all you need. And I think it's the same case here, bro. Sometimes all we need is that little bit. Pause. And then the team's supposed to take care of the rest.
I'd rather him say, yo, Josh, look, I can't go out there tonight, bro.
Why? So Josh, so they won by like 10, 12 points. So by him not playing, they would have lost that game.
All right, bro.
Yeah, all right. Okay. All right.
Let's move on, bro. Let's move on. All right, so the next thing we have on our topics, Pat Riley. Pat Riley recently just got a statue out in LA. We're gonna let Trav go out for this one first, but Pat Riley just got a statue out in LA. You know, he had his suit on, you know, suit and tie. And Pat Riley urges coaches to wear suits again. This is what he said. I wish they went back to coats and ties. I think an audience wants to see somebody on the sidelines who looks like a leader, dresses like a leader, and acts like a leader. End of quote. How do we feel about this? Do you guys want coaches to go back to suit and ties? Do you like what they're wearing back, or do you like what they're wearing currently right now, or do you just not really care? And how do we feel about Pat Riley getting that statue outside of the LA Center, the crypto? My bad, Center. Go ahead, Trav.
That's still the Staples Center, baby. We ain't going to no crypto. I watched that whole game. I watched the halftime thing for it. I think it's dope because, like I said, that was the coach for the Showtime Lakers. You know what I mean? In the '80s, that they got 4 chips, whatever. So he's one of the greatest coaches ever. I think he deserves a statue out there. I think that's cool. The suit thing, I think it might be dead for that. I mean, I think the coaches, I think just how the environment of everything is now, like coaches ain't wearing no suit and ties, bro. And that shit's, if you go back and look at some of that, you see them coaches are sweating through them suits. It's probably not comfortable. You know what I mean? It's definitely not comfortable. And the coaches being younger now, like, we're not doing that, man. I got the hoses out here watching. I'm not wearing a suit and tie, bro. I'm out here fresh, wearing what I want to wear. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like I said, that's an old head talk saying that. You know what I mean? Like, how many old heads are still coaching? It's not going to transfer over like that. So I mean, I get it, but nah, Pat, we at it. You 80, dog. Like, you're not wearing suits and ties. We're not doing that. You know what I mean?
I was going through the comments. Somebody said coaches be looking like trainers out here.
I think everything is more about comfortability now, bro. It's about comfortability. You know what I mean? I can't be, I don't know, 3-piece suit trying to coach. It's hot in this bitch.
You'll be hot.
Ahmad, how you feel about this?
But honestly, I mean, shit. Me personally, bro, I grew up on Coach Carter. That's just me, though. I grew up on Coach Carter and them boys. You know what I'm saying? So the suit was kind of what I was used to for a minute. But at the same time, you gotta understand this. Like Travis said, this is a young man's league, bro. You know, I'm sure every 10, 20 years the generations change. You know, like they was wearing them booty shorts. Remember them shit? Should we have players wear those again too? Should we do that?
Oh,
it's a question, right? And then we had niggas wearing the baggy johns, right? Should we do that? Like, bro, Chad, that's Fat generation right there. Chad, you know what I'm talking about? The baggy johns, right? But evolution changes, bro. That's the beauty of things, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going back, bro. I respect Pat as a great coach, and he has every right to have his opinion on that, but it's just some old head shit, you know, some old classic Italian nigga. Oh, he's Irish nigga shit, you know, like, it's cool to hear. It was funny, you know what I'm saying? Because he's coming from an old head, but at the end of the day, ain't nothing going to change. And I don't care because I'm not watching a coach. I'm not checking for a coach. Like, oh, do you got a suit on? No one's checking for that, bro. No one cares about that. They just care about how the players play and how the coaches coach.
Nah,
Charles.
Yeah, nah, you facts, bro. You gotta think about it. Pat Riley's like 80 years old, bro. He was coaching back in 1980s. He's used to like coaches and suits, bro. It's a new generation, buddy. I mean that in all respect, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just a new generation, bro. You're not gonna see a coach. You're not gonna see a 30-year-old on the sideline with the suit on, bro. And then I'm just be honest with you. You're just not saying that, bro. You're just not saying that. Most you see is some khakis, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just a generation, bro. So like, you just gotta adapt to the new generation, bro.
Be hot. Like Travis said, it'd be hot out here.
I know it'd be hot. So you guys don't think before we move on?
No, yo, not for nothing. Like Pat Riley known for, he's wearing like Omani suits, bro. Like, I ain't got time to be spending 10 racks on a suit every game. I'm sweating through that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking his suit up. Like, nah, we ain't doing that either, bro. 82 games. Do the math real quick.
80
Nah, that's
82
too much
games,
money.
82 suits plus the playoffs. What about for the
Boy,
playoffs? Would y'all like to see the playoffs?
They gonna have to come that joint with. They gonna have to come that joint with Sunday's best, bro. Like that's how they looking, bro.
Bro, that's so like no.
Nah, there was
That's
a time
so
for it.
normal for me. I don't care. Like, why would I care about what this nigga's wearing? I don't care about what the players wearing. I don't care about what the coaches. I don't care. I just care about what they do on the court. From a fan perspective.
So y'all not jacking suits in the playoffs? Some people said, how about in the playoffs? They wear suits in the playoffs.
Why? Why would I care? Like, why would I care? Like,
I'm just telling you what the fans are saying.
Yeah, nah.
old heads.
Not
No
even for the
reason to
playoffs.
Bro,
So
Josh,
is
let
there
me ask you a
aura
question.
loss? People said there's no more aura.
I mean,
They say suits bring aura, bro.
Let me
nah,
ask you a
because
question.
you can throw that
Did y'all-
shit. You can throw that shit on if you got it. You know what I mean? You can throw some shit
Yeah.
on. Like we see our girl Dawn Staley. She be having that shit on, and it'd be some. You know what I mean? She be having some pieces on. You know what I mean? If you want to do it, you can. Some maybe these niggas just don't. If you ain't got aura, you ain't got aura. The suit ain't gonna do it.
But I mean, and sometimes like you back in the day, some niggas was wearing suits and look crazy. We look back at Carmelo and Perk, they look crazy, bro. Them niggas look like you know how when a YN try to put a suit on, they just don't look right. Something's off, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but something just don't look right, you know.
It's not
Yeah, but
tailored.
even that, players used to wear suits back in the day
Like,
too.
be
They
real.
that was mandated by David Stern. Y'all got to come in through the tunnel in a suit or look nice. There was none of this.
Times have changed, bro. It's called workplace inclusion and diversity, bro. You gotta be inclusive of everybody because like even place that you wish to wear suits at, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta wear suits no more. Josh, you don't gotta wear a suit at your job. Trav, you don't gotta wear a suit to your job. I'm damn sure ain't wearing a suit to my job. So why they gotta wear a suit? You gotta be fair around here, bro.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to this last and final topic, man, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. Pause. All right. So we got bro, chill out. All right. So yesterday, the Spurs and the Detroit Pistons played, and the Spurs ended up beating them 114 to 103. The Pistons are currently first in the East. The Spurs are currently second in the West. Victor Wembanyama had 21 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 for 16 from the field, and he had 6 total blocks. And Jalen Duren had 25 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 for 13 from the field, and 2 steals. While Cade Cunningham stunk it up. He went 16 and 10, 5 for 26 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3. He had 3 blocks and 2 steals. And Tobias Harris. Oh, excuse me, that's the wrong stat. But yeah, how do we feel about this? How do we feel about this game from 2 of the top teams in the league? And also, Cade, a couple games back, I want to say like 2 or 3 games ago, he went on the record saying that he is the best American player right now in the league. So let's start with you this time, Charles. How do you feel about this game between the Detroit Pistons and the San Antonio Spurs? And how do you feel about Cade saying he's the best American player right now?
I'm gonna touch on Cade's talking about he's the best American player first, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's not really crazy to say because he's low key having an MVP season this year, averaging 25 and 10. He's averaging a double as a guard. Let that be known right there. Plus, he's a key leader to that Detroit Pistons turnaround, bro. 2 years ago, they were like 14 and 68, bottom of the barrel. The year before that, they were 44 and 38. You know what I'm saying? They getting up there. And right now, as I'm talking right now, they're the number 1 seed in the East. They're currently 42 and 14. They lost 14 games. You know, I'm not saying Cade Cunningham did it all himself, but him averaging 25 and 10, that's doing something. You know, he's helping to turn that team around. So that's not crazy to say. I'm not gonna lie, that's not crazy to say. Turning a team that only won 14 games 2 years ago around to a team that only lost 14 games, I'd be saying the same thing too. Tripping, bro. But with all that being said, bro, he is having an MVP season this year. I don't know if you're gonna win it because you still got Jokic. You know, SGA. He's been out. He's missed a couple games lately. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not saying that's gonna affect his chance of winning it, but it might play somewhat of a part in it. But he's a runner up though for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Trav.
Yeah, that was a good game. I think the Spurs are starting to look. They kind of looking like the boogeyman. Like they've shown they can knock off the top teams. You know, just going right. They kind of seem like they OKC's kryptonite, and you know what I mean, beating the number one team in the East like they did. Kind of worried about the Pistons too, because it seems like if CADE has a bad night, that team looks a little shaky. You know what I mean? So they got to figure some things out. They need to figure out some scoring. But yeah, I'm with Charles. I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to say, and how he's playing. I mean, it'd be hard to argue that. I mean, obviously you got only other people I would think of would be like Ant-Man. I do think he's the best point guard in the East. I think he's better than Brunson. I know Brunson be hitting some big shots, but if you ask me who's the best point guard in the East, give me CADE. Yeah, that's my guy. Like I said, I've been coming right, beginning of the season. Like CADE, I think is one of them ones. So definitely in the MVP running. I don't think he's going to win it just because some of them guys are still, within that threshold where they ain't missing enough games. I think Jokic has one more game, right? If Jokic missed one more game, I think he can't win it. I think like SGA has like 5 more games. I seen like a list earlier. So a lot of these guys.
Trav, my bad, Trav. No, and I meant to bring that up when Charles was speaking. And I know how you and Ahmad get, and this is mainly for you and Ahmad, Trav. I know how y'all niggas get with CADE, bro. If this nigga wins the MVP, bro, it is solely due to these niggas missing games, bro. So when he wins MVP, don't come talking to me saying he's better than Tatum. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, that's another thing too. Niggas act like Tatum is dead. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They act like he's not alive or something like that. Yeah, he missed the season. You feel me? But to say you the best American player, CADE, you're bugging, bro. Tatum,
Josh, you wouldn't.
You still got the Steph Currys of the world. You still got the Kevin Durant's of the world. You still got the LeBrons of the world. You're bugging, CADE. Sit the fuck down, nigga.
Bro, all them niggas you like, bro. I would be disappointed if these dudes aren't saying they the best player. Like, come on, bro. You want CADE to be like, yeah, I might be second best. Or like, bro, you a hoe if I hear you say that, bro. Like, I would lose respect for CADE if he said, you know what I mean? Like, what do you want him to say? Like, I'm the 5th best player and come on, bro. Like, nah, we're not doing that. And he's having an MVP season, bro. Like, he is the Detroit Pistons. Like, bro, he was on a 14-win team, bro, and they're the top of the East right now, and his numbers is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to. Who else is on that team?
His numbers is going crazy. He just shot 5 for 26. Got locked up by Stephon Castle, bro. Box. So Luka, Bron, Curry, none of those guys have bad games, and no one has bad games now. To the point where he pushed him, bro. Trav. To the point where he pushed Stephon Castle. That's how much of a box he was in last night, bro.
Everyone gets put in the box sometimes, bro. What are we talking about?
No, John.
We've seen your king get put in the box. Like, come on, what are we doing?
But,
in the finals, in a box in the finals. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Don't make me disrespect. Come on, no, I don't like doing that. I don't like.
Ahmad, hold on, Trav. Chill out. Trav, chill out. Ahmad, chill out. Chill out. I got receipts, nigga. Let's act like Steph. Chill out, nigga.
Everyone, all the greats.
Everyone got locked up. I mean, besides MJ, but honestly,
honestly, MJ got put in the box too, nigga. Chill out.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about you, but we gotta look at it this way, right? Sometimes I think you can really see who's great when they go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something people love you more when you get it out the mud type shit. So we gotta look at it. Who really got out the mud? Jason Tatum, when he came to the league, the Celtics were second in the East. Next year they were fourth in the East. So like when he already came to a good team. He had people like Kyrie around him, Hayward. He had a great coach, great organization. He had all that great, support system behind him. He came to the league. He had to get that shit straight out the mud, bro, out the dirty water. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally.
Detroit, bro. That city's barely alive.
You feel me? So I think they fuck with you a little bit more when you come from that. It's like distance travel kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and we can't hate on him if he gets MVP. We can't hate on him, Josh. Like, it is.
That's what you like. You the main nigga. You the main nigga to put asterisks on things, bro. Asterisk, nigga.
We can't hate
on
him,
fraudulent MVP, bro.
Who gets it over him?
It's solely Shea, Jokic.
I mean,
Jaylen Brown. I'd give it to Jaylen Brown over Cade. Honestly.
That's
what?
That's nasty.
Jaylen Brown over Cade.
Nasty?
Josh, you being nasty.
Nice.
That's nasty.
Come on.
Yo.
That's nasty.
Yo.
I'd give it to Jaylen Brown, who's got the Celtics second in the East without Tatum, and y'all niggas and Trav in the beginning of the season.
He's first though. He's first.
At the beginning of the season, Trav and me and you, Ahmad, we all was like, yes, all three of us was like, the Celtics are going to be a playing team this year.
Nah.
I got receipts. We
all
said the Celtics are going to be a playing team.
I said Jaylen Brown's a dog. I said he's a dog. I said, so when Tatum's not there, you're gonna see some real shit. You laughed at me, nigga. You laughed at me. I tried to tell you he's a real dog, and you wasn't trying to hear that.
I'd give Jaylen Brown the MVP over Cade Cunningham if it comes down to the eligibility stuff. 29 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds on 48% shooting, 34% from the three. Stop playing with this nigga. True shooting percentage of 57%. Even Braun said, even Braun said it the other day. How come Jaylen Brown isn't in MVP talks?
I don't want to rain on your parade here, bro, but
there's no raining on my parade. He's better right now. He's playing better than Cade. Right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Didn't you just? Yes. What you got to say, Charles?
Josh,
like, come on. Because, like, let's be real here. Jaylen Brown, he's having a tremendous season, averaging 30 points per game, almost 30 points per game. But let's be real here. If Jason Tatum was on that team, will he be averaging the same numbers as he's averaging right now? And that is no. I'm not saying wait.
But Tatum's not playing. You can't say that. Tatum's not playing. So Tatum's not playing, bro. Tatum's not playing. So he's doing the number one job. He's Batman right now, and I know that
he's doing what he's expected, bro. He won a Finals MVP. I expect you to go out there and average 30 points per game, bro.
You're not expecting Jaylen Brown to average 30 points per game.
Yes, you are. I told you that last year. I said it last year.
Jaylen Brown to average 30 points per game.
I said it last year. You just don't know ball.
Once you reach a certain status in basketball, bro, your expectations are higher, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? If Jaylen Brown just won a Finals MVP a couple years ago, we're going to hold him to a lower standard? No, bro. If Jason Tatum goes out, bro, I'm expecting you to average 30. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Just how
y'all need to get off y'all knees with this Cade nigga, bro. Y'all on y'all knees. All three of y'all niggas, bro.
Jaylen Brown was averaging 26 points just 2-3 years ago. So he's averaging 4 more points this year without Tatum. You can't say you can't expect like this is what is expected because
Jaylen Brown, give Jaylen Brown the MVP. If it comes down to the eligibility stuff, give it to him over Cade, bro.
This nigga don't know ball, bro.
That's crazy. That's actually
crazy. And like I said, and he hates Cade so much. That's the hill he'll die on, though. He'll die on that hill just because he really dislikes Cade.
I'm not
even though last year he was shit on Jaylen Brown last year. Remember that?
I wasn't shitting on Jaylen Brown. I said you guys were trying to say that Jaylen Brown's better than Tatum. No, he's not. That's what y'all was trying to say.
Then y'all tried to say that Cade
is better than Tatum. Let's not
I
forget
think
about
if
that.
Cade was,
We said in
Because
a
I
few
think-
years he could possibly be. We could have that conversation that he was like, no, never. It would never be
Yeah.
close. It would
and
never
he'll
be
still
close.
and he'll still say no, never, because it's just that hate. He can't be unbiased with certain shit, bro. This is one of them situations where you can't be unbiased. Like your biasness is just it's spilling out, bro. It's sickening, bro.
Jalen
You
Brown.
hating on Cade, like you said, like, bro, that team. Even if you look at the secondary players, like what Jalen Brown has around him still with Pritchard and Derek White, you know what I mean, being like the second, third scorer, like they're averaging more than what the Pistons second and third scorer are averaging too. You know what I mean? Like that Pistons team without Cade is not doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like that's for sure. Like what he's doing, bro. Come on.
So averaging 30 is nothing now.
I'm not saying
When Luka does it, it's cool. When Jokic do it, it's cool. When Shea do it, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? When Jalen Brown do it, it's not cool. Y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas gotta come on, bro.
No one said that. Maxey's averaging 30. What is Maxey? Should Maxey be MVP because he's averaging?
Max is not
Melo averaging damn near 30.
Who?
Carmelo. I mean, not Carmelo. LaMelo.
LaMelo's not averaging no 30.
There's like 20.
Maxey's averaging 30.
Oh, yeah, 20. But last year he was averaging damn near 30 points. LaMelo. Before he got injured, we wasn't considering him.
That's why I hate that you're hung up on the points thing, because the points thing don't always just transfer over to you being an MVP.
Yeah, because you got MVP is most valuable. You're valuable to your team. You bought a
and Jalen Brown's not valuable to the Celtics. If Jalen Brown is not on the Celtics playing at the level he's playing at right now, the Celtics would be a playing team, bro.
Look. I'm not saying
same thing with Cade.
Pistons would be Pistons would be a lottery pick.
Y'all act like Derek White and Peyton Pritchard could carry the Celtics. Chill out. We're not doing that, bro.
I'm not
saying
that.
The pieces on the Celtics is way better than the pieces on the Pistons.
And then look,
why are we acting like the Pistons don't got pieces, bro? Like they don't got Jalen Duren, who's a first-time All-Star. Like he's not playing like a top 5 big man in the league. Why are we doing this?
Because of Cade.
Yeah. This is new. He wasn't a top 5 big man. I think Cade is
last year he was solid too.
Yeah, he was solid for sure, but Cade most definitely.
The year before that he was solid. He just developed into the, you know what I'm saying? It's development. Come on, bro. He's got pieces. Tobias Harris, Duncan Robinson. He's got pieces, bro.
34. He's 34 years old.
Chill out, bro.
34.
That team is not going to be.
Yeah, and I'm just saying this, bro. Look, Cade, he led a team that won only 14 games to a team who only lost 14 games as a 1 seed. That's what a most valuable player is right there. I'm not going to lie. If you Jalen Brown, you're Jalen Brown, you won Finals MVP. We're expecting you to average 30 points per game when you're number 1 player goes down for the year. I expect you to go out there and do your thing, bro. You were Finals MVP for a reason, and that's not the knock off Jalen Brown at all, bro. But once you're
knocking him off. So Shea was the Finals MVP. Shea's super valuable to that team. If Shea's not on that team, what do the OKC Thunder look like? Y'all pick and choose, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If
Jokic was the Finals MVP, if Jokic is not on that Denver Nuggets team, what does that team look like? Lottery. Come on, bro. I'm not listening to none of that.
I feel like the fact that you got Tatum and Brown, it's hard for you to make those type of arguments.
What do you mean?
What other 2 teams have those? Who's like you said, Shea? Who is on OKC that's as good as Jalen Brown to Shea? If Shea's Jason Tatum, who is his Jalen Brown? And how do we not know
Jalen Brown is J-Dub? If you want to, that's his J.
How do we not know J-Dub won't go out?
J-Dub, didn't he snap in the finals, Trav? He snapped in the finals.
So what you just said would make sense then. You can't just say OKC is going to be a lottery team because J-Dub might step it up and drop 30. because we know what he can
I
do.
can see it happening too.
And then y'all gonna treat him the same way as Jaylen Brown and dropping 30. Y'all gonna say he's not an MVP caliber player because we seen him do it. Come
When
on,
you
bro.
said, I didn't say that
gotta-
Jaylen Brown isn't
bro.
an MVP caliber player. I think he is an MVP caliber player. I think he deserves to be in those talks too. But I'm just saying, if I'm like looking at Jaylen Brown, I'm looking at CADE, I might be putting CADE a little bit higher at this point in the season right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he don't deserve to be in those conversations though. I mean, last year, Tatum was in the conversation last year.
For what?
MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were what? They were what? Third seed?
No, there was the 2 seed.
Exactly. And he actually had a Jaylen Brown. So it's like if he was in the conversation for MVP, I'm gonna definitely put CADE in that conversation with no Jaylen Brown on his side.
Yeah. I'm putting CADE up higher just to make Josh more matter too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just to make it a little bit matters, man.
I love these conversations, bro. But y'all niggas tripping, man.
And if you ask me too, I think we said this from the beginning of the season. I think the Pistons team got worse than they did from last year when they lost Schroeder and Beasley. I think those are 2 big pieces to lose. Yeah, they brought in Duncan Robinson. He's all right. You know what I mean? That's not no game changer. He hasn't been no game changer yet. You know what I mean? So I think CADE doing more what he's doing this year, I think is more impressive.
They brought in Karis LeVert, Kevin Herter, Thompson.
And Herter hasn't been playing. On this LeVert, we're still stuck on LeVert playing with the Nets. He's not that player no more. Like you're naming these guys who just aren't. You know what I mean?
He's got a decent supporting cast, bro.
Pritchard with the Celtics stepped it up. He's getting time. He stepped it up. Derek White's doing what he does. You know what I mean? Derek White, who wasn't he was on the Olympic team. He was on the Olympic team.
On the team. Yeah, he was.
We can't just like, act like these players don't exist on this team. They are champions as well. You know what I mean? These guys have been there. They're champions. So it's a different pedigree. Like what CADE is doing, with the pieces he have is totally different, bro.
And but what you're missing too is they're missing their number 1 option in Jason Tatum, and they're doing this, bro. We didn't, again, in the beginning of the season, we said, or Ahmad said he didn't say this, but me and you said, Trav, that they're going to be a playing team without Tatum, and he's doing this, averaging 30 as the number 1 option on his team when he's never averaged 30 in his career up until this point, where he had to step it up. That's my point. He's playing like an MVP caliber player. So if I had to choose, I would pick Jaylen Brown over Cade Cunningham, bro. And I'm standing on that.
And he has.
Huh?
So what about Kuminga?
What?
Bro, you saw he dropped 27 tonight, bro. 27, like 7 and 4. Sick, bro.
The Warriors could use a player like that.
Imagine the Warriors get Kuminga, right? Imagine that. That's pissing me off. That is pissing me off, like, bro, it was so unnecessary. Like, who would have thought? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I'd be wondering sometimes how do you become a GM? Like, how do you get a GM job for real? Like, what is the qualification? Because sometimes they make decisions and everybody knows, like the Luka trade, for example. Everybody in the world knows that's a bad trade, except for the person who got the job to be the GM. It's like, bro, I don't know. I think something else is going on, like some ritual stuff, some demonic shit. We might need some sage. Start saging arenas and shit. The Kyrie method, say he's going there, sage it up real quick because this makes no sense, bro. The Warriors literally have on multiple occasions traded players. They have traded players. No, they have gave picks away to trade players, right? Just to get them back. Just to get them back a year or two later.
You laughing because you hurt, bro. You trying to laugh the pain. Yo, when I posted that clip of you talking about Mike Dunleavy, some people were saying on like TikTok and YouTube, They were like, yeah, bro, he's right. Like basically saying like fire him. You know, somebody said they draft good, and everybody was mad at the dude that commented that. They said no, the Warriors do not draft good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
they don't.
yeah,
I don't know. We might be one of them franchises, bro, that need some fucking draft picks, that need some lotteries, man. So I don't like this rule, man. We gotta
about
figure
to
this thing
look at like who the 20, the 09, 08 fucking Warriors again, bro.
I'll be out of there. Don't worry about that. Shit, Steph and I got a few more years left in our contract, then we out of there, bro.
Steph says he's not retiring no time soon.
I said a few more years, right? Got a few more years.
So a few more years of mediocrity. Playing.
Hey, bro. As long as Curry there, bro. As long as Curry there's a chance. And I'm standing by that. As long as he's there actually is a chance, bro.
No, you're right. I ain't mad at that.
No, he's not right, bro. He's not right, bro. It's over.
Tell him, Charles.
It's over, bro. Curry's about to retire in 2 years, bro. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. You just gotta. You're trying to cope, bro. It's over. It's over. Just rebuild, bro. It's over.
It's over.
Charles, you don't know what this feels like. You don't know what this feels like, Charles, because the best player you had was Michael Jordan when he unretired. That's the best player y'all ever had. You don't know what it feels like.
This nigga didn't even say John Wall. Nah, that's nasty word.
Gilbert.
Nah, that's nasty word, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the nigga was gonna say John Wall. The nigga said Michael Jordan.
Yeah, no, Mike's the best player y'all niggas have for real. Like, but as long as Curry's
I'm
there,
clipping
bro,
that. That's funny as fuck.
You gotta think, bro. Curry's really only like one good player and one role player away from being a contender, in my opinion. Like that's what it is for Curry.
I'm
available,
bro. You got KP as your whatever you want him to be.
What are you talking about, Ahmad?
Am I wrong? So Curry's not one good player and one role player away?
No, you guys, as long as you keep your coach in your front office, you guys are cooked, bro.
Nah, bro. We're one good player, one good player away, bro. I saw this video and there was shit on Curry talking about Curry's like, oh, he's not a point guard. He can't create his own shots and all this bullshit. Like, bro, people understand like Curry's gravity is so insane, bro. Like Curry has 3 niggas on him at all times. That means 2 niggas.
Yo, my man.
That was crazy. I didn't say I got 2 niggas. I said he got 2 niggas on. I said he got 3 niggas on him at all times. Not me. But that means, bro. That means there's at least that means he has at least 2 to 3 players open at all times on the other team. That in itself, bro.
It's over.
That in itself.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
I'll try. I think it's bugging, Trav. I didn't say we're gonna win. I didn't say the chances were high. I said there's a chance. Chance is not crazy. I'm not saying it's like 100%. I'm not saying there's a 50% chance. I'm saying there is a chance. As long as you got Steph Curry, bro, there is a chance. Because think about it this way, right? I'm not saying this would happen, but there's a chance that Giannis free agency decide to go to the Golden State Warriors. Automatically, we're a contender. Automatically. So that's what I mean by there's a chance.
That's the only way it works. Okay, y'all got a chance. All right, y'all got a chance.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said we got a chance. So when Curry leaves and that chance goes to 0, then that's when I gotta get up out of there, man. You gotta reverse.
U-turn,
nigga.
K-turn, yeah. K-turn that motherfucker.
Don't come beeping over here with the LA Lakers either, nigga.
Nah, I'm more so. I was looking at the Spurs. Spurs look they pretty decent. Like they pretty good.
The fact that this nigga's talking about which team he about to transfer to.
But I fuck Anthony Edwards a lot too.
And Josh, I know
he's got to go to a different city. Besides, I can't fuck with Minnesota. It's too cold down there, man. Up there.
Josh, I know you gone next year too when we pack up the James family.
What the fuck, bro?
Cleveland, bro. I know you gone too. So once we pack up Bron and Bronny and send them to Cleveland, you back in Cleveland.
And then I'll be back with the Lakers. I'll come back. Luka, my second favorite player.
Yo, how y'all feel about Bron being mad at Jaylen Brown? because of that summer league shit.
Nah,
I feel like it's a little unjustified.
Yeah, nah,
It's-
you gotta
yo.
think about it, bro. Imagine you hear somebody talking to your son. I mean, talking about your son to another female, bro. That's kind of crazy.
But
Yo,
I wasn't.
you
They caught me off guard. I wasn't even saying it in the public. I wasn't saying it on my platform.
That is true.
I was talking to the Huz. I'm talking to the Huz. I thought it was cool, and they caught me lacking.
But do
That's
y'all
not
y'all
fair,
also,
bro. You can't hold me
y'all also
accountable for
remember LeBron was saying?
that. And he was ass.
Remember LeBron was saying that Bronny was better than players that were in the G League. Remember there's that little clip.
No, he said
something
no. He said Bronny was better than some players in the league right now.
Yeah.
So once you say that, it's nigga. If I can say it. I'm Jaylen Brown. I can say that about your son, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in the league. Who are you talking
Yeah.
about? Put a name on that bullet. I'll put
Yeah,
a name on my
rookie,
bullet.
too. Right.
Like
I think every rookie got to earn their respect too. I'm pretty sure there's rookies who aren't Bron's son, who in the locker room are like, "Oh, bro, you ain't like that. You ain't deserve to be here," and they just kind of got to prove that they deserve to be here. I think Bron, at least outwardly taking that attitude towards it, it just kind of makes it harder for his son, in my opinion. And this is not me calling Bron a bad parent because Bron kind of sensitive. I don't know if y'all know, he kind of tender. Bron is a tender ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. He takes shit very sensitive. I get it; it's his son, but like, I think when you make certain comments or like you want to be dad mode, it doesn't really work that way in the NBA because people like they gotta treat him like every other rookie, or they're gonna kind of resent him for it, or like it's gonna make his experience worse because they can be like, "Oh, you can have special treatment." And as soon as Bron leaves the league, I think it's gonna get bad for him. Shout out to JB for keeping it real, bro. He said that nigga don't belong here. To the Huz. He said it to the Huz.
In front of the baddies too. I ain't gonna lie, Kaiser. Yeah, that's crazy work, bro. She bad too. Before we sign off, bro, Ahmad thought he was off the hook. I thought he was off the hook.
Nah,
That's why I didn't respond. Don't try.
nah.
Oh, he muted him.
This nigga muted me. Yo, Charles.
Make sure
You seen the clip.
You seen
Clip,
the
Charles. No,
Oh yeah, the little jerk
Chad,
joint. Yeah, Slim, you
Yo,
wild,
Charles.
bro.
Yo,
Hold on.
crazy, bro.
Explain it to me, because I see he said I had to go delete it. I'm like, oh, must
Nah,
be
he-
crazy.
Yo,
Nah,
Chad,
dude,
I'm so
yo,
mad
Chad,
you didn't see that
Chad,
shit in real time.
they
I'm
was dragging
so
it.
mad, bro. Yo, and that's how you know about. That's how you know about got caught, bro, because he deleted that shit immediately,
My
bro.
other boy slid up too, bro. Y'all dragging it, bro.
No, bro, the nigga was getting some oxtail from the Jamaican, bro.
Oxtail.
Yo,
jerk,
Charles, tell me if I'm lying,
He
bro.
was busting.
Rice and peas,
Nah.
oxtail, some cabbage, bro. The Jamaican
Alright.
nigga said something to this nigga, bro. Right?
No,
he said something to him.
He said,
And he put his hand up and started dancing for the nigga.
That's
And then
cap.
Ahmad said, hey,
That's
hey. Yo, Charles, am I lying, Charles?
You not
Yo,
lying,
Charles,
bro.
Ahmad started gassing him
Are
up.
you Jamaican?
Bro.
Are you Jamaican?
That nigga's
Nah, bro.
All right, you're not Jamaican. Charles,
Yeah,
Jamaican?
yeah.
Nope.
Nah, all right. So, bro, Josh, you Haitian and you don't know, bro. What happened
No,
was
there's no
what
justifying
happened
that.
was
The
no, I'm
nigga
saying-
gassed him up, Trav. He said, hey.
That's not.
Yo, Charles, am I lying? You watched the vid, right?
I'm serious, bro. And the hat said
That's
jerking too. The hat said jerking. I don't know
Yeah,
what y'all had going on, Slim. I don't know what y'all had going on.
I'm glad Charles see this. I'm glad at least Charles. Trav, I'm so fucking mad you didn't see that shit,
Yo.
bro.
Oh man.
Oh my
Nah,
God,
bro.
bro.
It's not like. First of all, bro, I gotta let me pause the episode.
I don't know what video. All right.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's crazy
Yeah.
how they flip that shit on you like that.
Yo, make sure to do us a favor. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, bro. Let us know in the comments what y'all thought about the takes. Let us know your takes in the comments.
Hey.
We'll see y'all next Thursday. As always, this is Who Got Next, and we'll catch y'all next episode. All right, y'all.
We jerking. We jerking.